We're at 4416 Revel, Stoke Drive. This home was built in 1970 and has 5 bedrooms with 2 bathrooms. This home sits at the end of the street. See here it comes to an end right here, and it's fenced off, so there's no access to the end of this road. Here's a look at the neighboring homes. Looks like they've are taking good care of their yards over here. This home directly to the left looks like it's in need of some TLC. The yard needs some maintenance, and the home itself looks like it needs a little work done on it as well. This home right here has had a facelift, possibly from a investor to try to put some money into this home to flip it. So here we have the front yard, a couple of trees, and we got some other bushes and other stuff in the front yard. We walk down the left side of this home. See, we have vinyl siding. It looks like these pieces right here were changed, and they don't quite match the other part of the home. This part over here looks to be kind of the same as these lighter sections. We have a brick on the front side of the home. We do have a porch, a little front porch right here. Looks like it has a nice coat of paint on it. We got some newer stairs built right here. Structurally, the porch feels solid. There's not any movement. Of course, there's some areas where it could use some some touch-up paint to help the longevity of the wood. And then it has a little area where you can access the front of the home. This area right here, again, where it's exposed to the sunlight, it probably needs some more paint. It has a larger asphalt driveway with access to the back of the property through the right side. See here we have trash and recycling pickup. We walk down the right side of the home. We've got the vinyl siding again. This siding looks like it needs a pressure washing, but from what I can see, I don't see any damaged areas. Off to the right of the home, we do have another stairway and access into the home. This looks to be newly constructed. Be an updated light fixture here. and a wooden front door. So let's make our way inside the home. As we step inside the home, we can really see the, all the work that was put into, giving this home a new life. We have the LVP flooring in here. It seems to be kind of a lighter brown, lighter tan colored flooring. In here we have popcorn ceilings, and it looks to be 8-foot ceilings. Off to the left, let's say you could probably use this as a dining room area. The light fixture that hangs down. And then over here we have the junction box. I'm not an electrician, so I'm not sure if these are, need to be updated or anything. They are labeled pretty correctly, it looks like. Over here, it looks like probably could be used as a living room space. We do have a ceiling fan, light fixture combo here. Give you kind of a look from this side of the room. Now we'll enter into the kitchen. This home looks like we're offering an open kind of floor plan concept. It looks to be possibly granite countertops have been installed, and the cabinets themselves have completely been, looks to be, so it looks like they might be original. I'm not sure. The hardware certainly looks to be brand new, and the insides of the cabinets have been painted as well. We have lots of cabinet space in here. The appliances all seem to be brand new as well. We have a Whirlpool range. With them being new, I'm sure you could check on the warranties and see if they were registered with Whirlpool. Here we have the microwave sitting above the stove. It looks like we have an area where maybe there's a, I don't know if there's a bake setting, but there's a little rack in here that can be removed if you're not using it. And then we have cabinets above the microwave and the fridge. Here is the refrigerator. We have, the fridge portion on the right-hand side. And then on the left-hand side, we have the freezer with, of course, water and ice access through the door. On the right-hand side, we have some more cabinets, possibly could be used as a pantry if you wanted to use it for that. We do have a door to enter into the backyard through the back of the kitchen. And then again, there's the door with access from the side of the home. Here's our Whirlpool dishwasher, again, brand new. Looks like it's never been used. And then here's a very large updated single basin, kind of a farm style sink with a updated faucet. And there's also a garbage disposal underneath it as well. And as we make our way through the home, see we have the thermostat control on the wall here. And then see we have some more updated light fixtures. And as we make our way through the home, looks right here, this would be possibly the return for the AC. Not sure of the workmanship done here. Looks like kind of the door looks to be original with the home where a hole was cut out. And of course, I think this filter probably is due for a change. With all the work that was done to the home, I'm sure there was a lot of, dust and kind of stuff in the air that the filter caught. Now, as we make our way on our left, it's going to be the first guest bedroom. So we have brand new carpet and updated light fixture. And then here we have a window facing the front of the home. These are the self-closing blinds or assisted blinds. The windows themselves look to be, I don't know if they're updated or not. They definitely look to be in better condition than what you would see of the 1970s home. But we have a screen here. And then of course, here's the closet for this room. 2 shelves on the top and then area space on the bottom. These doors seem to be new. Now as we make our way down the hall, another updated light fixture. And then this room right here possibly be used as the primary bedroom. It's going to be the largest room that I've seen in the home. Again, we have brand new carpets, and instead of popcorn ceilings, they've kind of done a decorative style that kind of like swirls within the ceiling. And here we have 3 windows, one facing the left side of the home, and the other 2 are for the front of the home. But very large room. Here is the closet. We have a walk-in closet, another updated light fixture with lots of room in here. This room has a Jack and Jill bathroom concept, where on the other side of this room, of the bathroom, we have another bedroom. But walking into the bathroom, we have the same LVP flooring as the kitchen, living room, and dining room area. It looks that we have a nice vanity with drawers on either side. And a single vanity sink. Mirror. Then over to the side, we have some shelving. And then possibly this has something to do with maybe it's a tankless water heater. I'm not sure if that's what that is, but that's what it appears to be. We have an updated comfort height toilet in this bathroom. And then here we have, looks to be a brand new shower and tub combination right here. As we exit the bathroom, we're going to enter into the second guest bedroom. Similar size as the first guest bedroom. It has one window as well facing the right side of the home. Or left side, pardon me. Some slight noise in the flooring right here. Maybe just some boards need to be screwed down. What that sounds like. And then here is the closet for this bedroom. Now as we exit this bedroom, we'll step right into the third guest bedroom. So similar light fixture we've seen throughout the home. Brand new carpet. And then one window facing the left side of the home. And here is the closet. So similar as the other closets, we have two metal shelving and there's a room there. As we exit this bedroom into a kind of a little bit of a hallway space, and then this will actually be the washer and dryer hookups right here. Some nice shelving or cabinets above. Just to kind of give you an idea of the area. There's the front of the home. And we started off by looking into the guest bedrooms, the primary bedroom, and then the guest bedrooms over there. And then this little space, we actually have a kind of an open archway here, another open archway here, and then this space could possibly be used as a home office if you wanted to. And there's a closet in here as well. So as we make our way back down this hall, this is going to be the fourth guest bedroom. It's a little bit smaller than the other guest bedrooms. Still have a window kind of looking into the backyard. And here's the closet for this bedroom. Again, the dual metal shelves. We do have a junction box, breaker box here. Possibly this is for the power that is run to the shed in the backyard. Of course, we have a door right here to enter into the backyard. And then here is going to be the second bathroom. So here we have a tile flooring and then updated vanity. same mirror as the other bathroom. Same light fixture as well. Another updated comfort height toilet. Here we have a window looking into the backyard. And then here's a tub and shower combination. This may be original with the home, but it looks very clean, so they've obviously, cleaned it up and, made it look really nice. And then here's a linen closet. For this bathroom. Some areas where the tile, fitment probably wasn't the best, but just pointing that out. Now as we make our way back to the kitchen, we're gonna take a look at the backyard. So, stepping into the backyard, we have a very large backyard. Here we have a little bit of a porch right here. The wood doesn't look to be in the greatest condition right here. It still feels very solid. Probably could just use pressure washing and a fresh coat of paint. It looks like they've gone ahead and some of the boards had lived their life and they had to replace those with some fresh treated lumber. And then we have a wheelchair ramp here around the back of the home. Very large concrete pad back here. This home does have a crawl space, as you can see. In the back of the home, we have another deck that's kind of similar to the deck in the front of the home. Looks to have a nice coat of paint that probably is due for another paint job soon. So you can see some areas of aging. This board does appear to have a little bit of a bend in it on that side. And then right here, this board looks like it needs to be replaced. It's a little spongy and has started to give way. But overall, this deck feels pretty solid. You can see signs of a chain link fence. There's some areas where it's fallen down. Right here, standing up as we walk down the back. Very large backyard. Off to the right of the home, we have an exterior metal shed. So we make our way around the property. We see we still have that chain link fence. And then we also have, looks like, power lines are coming down the back of the property. The chain link fence has been taken over by some vegetation, as you can see. Where there's artificial plastic rocks here. I'm not sure. At some point, this may have been for like a decorative pond, possibly, that they've kind of thrown away back here. It's a view from the back of the property. Power line there, giving power to the home. Here's one of those artificial rocks right here. Again, we still have the kind of the chain link fence coming down around the exterior of the home. Very large rose bush growing. And then I'm not sure if this was supposed to be used as some type of small like apartment or something, but you see the wood here is in poor condition, and you know, if you wanted to, it would definitely need to be replaced. It can still hold my body weight right now, which is good. Here we have a little wood deck here. Again, this is in not good condition. This part of the home looks like we've had some of the nails kind of fall out, and then I'm not sure if they had a light fixture here, but there's some holes right here as well. This window is cracked as well. This has a very wide door, but stepping into here, we see that window is cracked open as well. We do have power running into here. As you can see, that outlet has power. We have the bathroom here. Looks to be a toilet, sink, and bathtub. Not sure if this has been used as a hangout spot by possibly the previous owners of the home, but whoever purchased this property definitely didn't deem it necessary to do any work to this shed. Yeah, and this is the backyard of that neighbor's house that I mentioned needed some TLC. It looks like we've got a very overgrown backyard. This is a very large air conditioning unit. It looks to be fairly new, so I'm not sure if this was replaced by the new owners. See that there. That concludes our showing. Another view of that backyard.